open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. And that's through there for a strike. And we're off and rolling in Miami. And the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Runner on the go. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Right. One out in the top of the first. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Josh Naylor stands in now and watches strike one. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Carroll at third with two away. Hit in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. One left for the Diamondbacks. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound in this one, Corbin Burnes. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. First pitch misses.
Well, Boog, we got Burnes working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Throws it away.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And there's a foul ball. Norby batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one missing low.
I got 3-0.
And ball four, two aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
2 on, 1 out. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Marlins strand a pair, scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Alcantara back to work. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And downstairs, assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. On the ground, could be two. The flip, there's one.
Got him. That's
To
an out.
first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-2.
1 ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt.
Two balls.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball. That's off the plate.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One down. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And now first and second with two outs.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, two outs. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. That misses the zone. Ball one.
1-0.
Two on, two outs. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball. Jesus Sanchez next to hit for the Marlins. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 outs, bases full. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. On to the third inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Foul ball there. And that's downstairs and outside. Next one is off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rolled over to third, and that's just foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Konai puts it away for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And now it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Stepping in, Matt Mervis. And that drops in for a strike. Yo, 1. Mervis checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the left fielder, Griffin Konai. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next is the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Conine off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
Well, you
2
got the
strikes.
hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in
Count
Cuba.
1-0.
Way high. That's off the mark.
that's down.
2-0. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one to first, Mervis. And he takes it himself for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Diamondbacks down quickly, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That
Ball
one
3.
missed. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. A single his first time. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
One down, base is empty. Outside. And it's 1-2. And that one cutting but missing down low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Edwards in the box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Base is empty with 2 away. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
1-0.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started at the plate. Pavin Smith.
Here we go, Miami.
Alcantara back to work. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno, and he's already singled in this game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Just off the inside edge. And it's fouled away. The Marlins up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Marlins 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in Miami, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jesus Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. That one fouled off. And now it's even up. And there's a ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Slings it across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Marte, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Diamondbacks trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Josh Naylor. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that is out of play. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson getting ready to go. Mantiply, the lefty, warming up as well. Misses off the inside, and now 2-0. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burns, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So a man at first. Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering is down low.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Fly ball down the line, Carroll. And out number 1 on the grab. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Inside, just missed. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. And they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. He went deep back into fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That one outside. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Man at second. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender preparing to come on if needed. Tinoco, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound. Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch in the dirt, and 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
McCarthy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The tying run at the plate and fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That one felt good. It's 3-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Bender. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. Strike one. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out. Line drive, and it stays fair. Moreno makes the turn at second. And that's a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Golden opportunity right here. Outside low, 1-0. And that's outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering in there for a strike. And out 2-2. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in there for strike 1. No outs. Runners at first and third. Slapped foul. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And it's off the wall but foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper and it was effective. So he needed a strikeout there and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Naylor in the box now. Take strike 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The other way. Whips it across. 2 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Throw.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Rips 1 to right. Sanchez makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Ginkel.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Norby, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ginkel, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Ball. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Base knock right field. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner at third, nobody out. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. And ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tying run at the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll flashes the leather on the running catch. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Norby stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball.
In the dirt, runner stays put at third. And it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And up next for Miami, Matt Mervis. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Runner at third, 2 away. And strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Miami. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off, Jake McCarthy.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Popped up and a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez up and throwing. Martinez getting loose as well. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Fouled off left side. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. Sanchez under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. So now here's the DH. Pavin Smith probably feeling pretty good about himself based on that big swing of the bat in the 7th.
Well, he should be feeling good. I mean, a 3-run shot, beautiful swing. And, of course, it's made a big impact on the score in this one. So you always love it when you do something special like that and it impacts the ball game.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Right through there for a strike. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next
Ball
offering
back
upstairs. Slider misses outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And it remains 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Puck.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Digging in, Griffin Conine. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. So digging in, Davison De Los Santos. 1 for 3. Inside, just missed. Swings over the top of that one.
I think he was sitting off speed
ball,
there.
1 strike.
Pitch
2
misses
balls,
there.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronnie Enriquez. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Right back to him on the mound. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now Geraldo Perdomo. Right side. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Seth Martinez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Veneziano warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the...
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on base. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Martinez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Fortes. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Edwards in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
The Fish down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one ran inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty.
The count's full.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball.
Man, just a matter of inches right there. If that stays fair, it's at least a double.
Popped in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there are 2 outs. Marlins down to their final out. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
2-1.
That one missed. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
This could end it. Fastball is outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. And it's foul. Two outs. Oh, great stop. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain